Hey guys, we're here at the site of the Peru BlockHouse. I've always loved these old cemeteries and stuff. I know it's kind of weird, but I've always been wanting to stop here for a while and show you guys. It's kind of, I'm not sure what year this is from. They have a lot of old headstones from the 1800s and stuff. It's kind of a small little, one of our back roads here. Some of them you can see. Some people do still leave flags and stuff. I don't know if you can read some of that. Some of them you can read. Some of them they've put new markers. Here's one from 1735. It says probable grave of Jonathan Wickham, born about 1735. These markers are replaced by their fourth great-grandson, Jonathan B. Wickham. You can see some of them are torn down, or not torn down, but just down over time. This would have been probable grave of his wife. I just kind of find these fascinating. Captain Colonel Sutherland 6th Regiment, sorry, I'm trying to read through the phone, Dutchess County, 1732 to 1813. I find these fascinating. I don't think there's many around here, or in this graveyard, I should say. But I've been to some where they will show, I know it's kind of morbid, but like how the people died, like it will say, born, 17 something, died of influenza, or died of Spanish flu, died of, childbirth, died of, whatever it was, that basically tells a little story, and I kind of find that fascinating. I shouldn't say I like it, it's kind of the wrong term, but just find it fascinating. Charles Bell, born July 29th, 1836, then died, and it's kind of buried under the ground. Some people do visit, and we actually back here's a stone that's kind of down. It's been broken in half over time. Some people still do come here. And there's actually a couple of gravestones back here, which is kind of weird that's in the forest. This one's from 1863. They lived to 1933, and the wife lived from 1873 to 1958. They're kind of back here, which is kind of weird, kind of in the forest area. Here's one over here from, he passed away in 1950. She passed away in 1946. Yeah, so those two are kind of out in the forest area, which is kind of odd, that they're so new and they kind of placed them out in the forest, which is kind of odd to me. But here's one. I don't know what happened to the top. I'm like, I don't think it got buried that deep, but yeah, I don't know if there was happened to be an old church around here at one time, and this was kind of like their graveyard, or if or what happened here, maybe this was kind of, because this is right on near my parents' home on the lake, or if maybe there was like a little port town back in the 1800s, and this is kind of where they buried these folk, because it's not a huge graveyard. I mean, there could be markers long gone, of course. Love this little farmhouse over here. Here's a monument over here. Children of Thomas and family Ragam. Oh, that's sad. So there must be more than one child, obviously. They wouldn't say children. Jane, 1923. Ladama, I think that's how you say it, 1825. And Barbara, 1827. Thomas Ragam, first white male child. That's kind of weird. Born in the town of Peru, New York. 1793 to 1860. His first wife was Fanny B. 1795 to 1842. His second wife, Felina, 1799 to 1877. First white male child. Oh, okay. For a second, I didn't really get it. I guess was an African American child that was born next or before. I'm not sure. Took me a second to get that. I'm like, oh, okay. That's kind of sad that he had. I can't really read what this says here, but it's kind of sad that he had 3 children. Well, actually, it doesn't really say that there's no death dates on there, so, I mean, obviously they have passed, you know, but, there's more on this side. (1790 to 1807), I think that says 1735. So yeah, I just find this kind of interesting. So I've been wanting to show you guys for a while. Love this big oak tree. I think it's an oak tree. One more last look at the sign. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you find this interesting. Maybe I'll check out some more old cemeteries. I know it sounds kind of weird, but like I said, I find it kind of fascinating reading the stones, you know. Yeah, thanks for watching.